Where the
Oh,
fuck are
you
we?
slapping me with that sword
Yeah.
makes me feel empowered.
Yeah, roll
Makes me
bad
feel-
on a dagger and.
Yeah. No, but I was gonna say, like, to make the ultimate skill monkey, you take rogue, and make sure you get expertise in 2 skills because that doubles your proficiency. But then you take bard for like the rest of your levels because you can, you become
Get
half
jack of all
proficient.
trades.
Yeah, you become half proficient in anything you're not proficient in, and then of course you have like the bardic inspiration to. But then it's like if you're a half elf and you take the skilled feat, it's like you're already proficient with like seven. Like,
And then you get ritual caster and you get a familiar to help you every round.
crazy.
Is everybody ready?
Yep.
Let me go grab my drink and then I'll be ready.
Yeah, there's 18 skills in the game, so you could be proficient with half of them.
Why did you feel the need to make that sound?
I don't know, but I heard it
Well,
through
actually,
my door.
technically, you also have your background that gives you 2, so you would be proficient with 11 skills.
Holy
It echoed.
I
I know it does echo
I hear
horribly.
it echo through the kitchen and then into the room. It's like just
The perfect decibel level for echoing.
Which means my neighbor can hear it.
Oh god.
yes.
Which neighbor?
Behind me.
Oh.
Or whatever. Like, through my bed wall.
You
I
guys,
think it's like an old couple.
have you met your neighbors yet?
No. Well, I mean, in passing, but
Oh.
not really. We're approaching that where it becomes too awkward to ever say hi to them. Time period. Either you do it like within the first 3 days, or it's never gonna happen.
I talked to our neighbor. He's like down the hall to the right. Today when I was coming in, he like held the door for me or whatever, and I was like, oh thanks. He's like, yeah, no problem. But the slice, like the price was like 1 slice of pizza as I'm like carrying my pizza box, and I was like, yeah, go fuck yourself. Just whatever.
Goodbye.
Like he was like whatever, like younger. He was like pretty funny.
Yeah. Like he was like 70, and I pushed him over.
And stole his pizza.
It wasn't my pizza at all. It was his. I stole it. That's why I have a pizza.
Yeah.
I am ready.
Ditto.
When last we left the party, May grew another hand
You've
and caught
been
on
waylaid
fire.
by anyone.
What was that last part?
You've
And
been
caught on
waylaid by
fire.
anyone.
You've been waylaid by fire.
It's everywhere.
May is a fire demon.
I knew it.
Same. I guess it would help to play some House Dungeon music.
That scroll that was in the coffer. Can I read that?
Ah, crap.
Jordan was hoping you would forget.
Let me think about this. Oh yeah, hold on a second.
God damn it, Rain.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. I forgot about that. I remember basically what it did. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I forgot how insanely good Uncanny Dodge is in this edition. Reaction to half the day.
Oh yeah. Okay. So what it does is that it was meant for somebody to like not really understand it, but just to read it and have the effect happen. But what would happen is that your character would misty step in a random direction, like you don't control it, I would control it, and a fireball goes off where you were.
It was a trap.
It was a tarp!
Is that like a one-time use thing?
Yeah, it's a spell scroll.
Or it's
Oh,
something
okay.
you can use when you're surrounded by enemies, which is probably what it was intended for. Not that.
Since it's a Misty Step, can you read it as a reaction?
No, I mean using a spell scroll would be an action,
Okay.
like regardless of the
Right.
effects it does.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if I read that in the middle of our party, that could have been unfortunate.
Yeah.
So summon
to
fireball and
understand it.
get me to safety first. What?
No, it does the fireball and then Misty Steps.
I
Yes.
botched that spell scroll. That one spell.
Damn it.
The first one he ever botched.
If you read it backwards, it misty steps the scroll, and then the fireball goes off on the scroll. But you don't control what direction it goes in, so you're like,
I want that effect instead.
That's horrible.
Good luck.
you know.
It's like some wild mage or wild magic sorcerer there.
Yeah. Is this like an actual chest, or is this just part of the map? Did we check that?
It's just part of the map, but like there are like foot lockers and stuff in stores all around. I mean, the ones that are like over here are completely destroyed. So yeah, that
There's
one is.
anything I know from
basically
playing Knights of the Old
untouched.
Republic, it's that we should loot.
No. Well, Gizmo doesn't care
Rip.
enough. Neither does Rain.
Dun, dun, dun.
Come on, Zoldak. Hey!
Loot him up.
Somebody actually cares.
So Gizmo walks up to the chest and opens it because it's not locked. And inside is just a bunch of clothes, and Rain and Zoldak confirm it.
That was not what we wanted.
But
Zoldak
finds a great sword.
It came out of the dead chicken.
Yeah, where did the great sword come out of? The same place the chicken came from? How did we miss it? Yeah, that would actually be the joke that, like, Gizmo's like, oh, it's just a bunch of clothes. And then Rain is like, no, there's a dead chicken in here. And then Zoldak's like, there's a great sword in there. It's like,
It's
pull
like
it
just
out of
sitting
its
there
throat.
completely obvious. Like,
Yeah. And then you all roll medicine checks really horribly to determine how it died, and you're like, I don't know.
So, question.
It died of heat stroke.
I know when we beat May, he like went unconscious, but like, so has he not seen his little mousy guy at the end of the hallway?
Oh.
Correct.
Okay.
no.
So a long rest happens.
I thought I'd
and
just bring that up.
He is fully healed and all this stuff, and Gittle. Actually, I need to make sure Ollie has her spells back.
Rain also has an idea she's gonna start trying.
Be a circus
at
performer.
At some point, when everybody like stops looking at Rain and then they like look back, they notice that she looks oddly human.
Gizmo doesn't like and punches Rain in face to make her face go back to normal.
You're like, what happened?
Brain.
Go back to looking not normal.
Kind of like that one episode of SpongeBob where they keep punching Squidward, where he's like pretty and stuff.
Gets prettier, yeah.
Ah.
I'm gorgeous.
That was a good reference.
Tim, you get 1 experience point.
Woo!
Ahead of the party.
10,000 or 100,001 X.
Yeah.
Gizmo's 1 XP transcends him into Jesus.
Yeah, like he retires. What? I've learned all that I can.
God is.
The level cap for the damn-
Zeus told me he is not proud. So Gizmo shoots himself.
With
Yeah,
the
it's my
pistol
job.
he's had this whole time. With the silver bullet in it that could have killed Strahd.
No.
Or he pulls out a cannon, like some dwarven cannon.
Like the one from RuneScape.
I was saving this for dead chickens.
like Ken, and you're just like set up and it murders everything. You're like, oh, okay.
This session's starting out in a meme.
Yeah.
You know, got a couple memes.
So whenever Holly's up, she just, gets up and is like, looking down the hall and checking it and just kind of like patrolling over here. Whenever May gets up, he's just kind of like sitting on the bed and just kind of like, feeling his left hand. He's like, oh, it's like, feels like, everything's back to normal.
But it's not.
I hope so.
Now I need to go find a shield.
Shield? You need a shield? I have a shield.
Really?
Yeah. I forget where we got this from. I think I don't know if it was during the Curse of Strahd campaign or before that, but I picked up a shield.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, and you have that like Strahd sword thing.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
the great long sword.
Yeah.
Does May need it? Well, he probably can't use long swords unless he's in
He ha-
hell. Oh,
He has a +2 silver scimitar that he has. And Shillala.
yeah. So Zoldak will give you the shield.
Which you can use on the scimitar.
Yeah, like wait. You can use it on the shield.
Well, that's good. So May's a little tankier now.
Yeah, so May then yeah, like I don't know. He would definitely notice at some point that his mouse is missing.
Well, the way you made it sound is it went missing from when we were first here.
Probably like tries to whistle for it or has some sort of
Yeah,
maybe
he's kind of
Sylvan.
like, I guess actually he would be, yeah, he's like speaking in Sylvan, but he's just kind of doing like animal handling, like trying to call it, that kind of thing. Just checking around to see if it hit anywhere.
Rain's gonna start doing an identify on this door.
Okay.
Because she saw it was magic when she was in the earrings state. Just start the cast of that.
Does anybody want to stop May before the end of the world? Or are we just going to let him cause the end of the world here?
Yeah, Zoldak's gonna see May like heading off. Does May? You sure you want to head off that way by yourself? Probably not a good idea.
Another question. Isn't Zoldak the only one that knows about the mouse? Wasn't he the only one that made the perception
Yeah,
roll?
but he doesn't speak Sylvan, so he's not sure what May is up to.
No, rip. No,
Yeah, so he would eventually come down here.
there's
okay.
nothing there.
Yeah, so like he picks it up and it's like flattened and everything, and he just kind of holds in his like he says something in Sylvan to it, but he comes back. The mouse has moved on.
I could bring it back to life, but we'd be wasting a diamond.
It's worth it.
Also, don't know how long it's been dead, so probably can't.
Yes, it's fine.
If I
It
get
had a
push
good
spell.
life, and it was allowed to get out of Barovia with the rest of us. I think it was happy with the rest of the life that it had.
Where it gorged on good berries.
Yeah.
And cheese.
Yeah, and the one timely piece of cheese that was given.
So after some time, assuming nobody else does anything, Rain, you identify the door, and not that there's any specific named magic, but what you identify on the door is that there is basically an aura on it that prevents divination magic from penetrating it.
Okay. So,
So if you would try to like scry or do any seer thing that tries to like go under the door or through it or into that room, basically, you think that it would not work.
all right. So Rain kind of turns back to the rest of the party
What if we just hit it really, really, really hard?
and says the same thing. Like, you know, there's like some kind of magic that's going to prevent us from seeing through it. It should prevent us from going through it, and I don't think it'll hurt us. But
Well, that either means that they're hiding something secret back there, something important, or they're making us think they're hiding something important back there, and it's a trap.
Rain kind of glances at Zoldak and like kind of smiles. It's like hunger time.
Well, I mean, it might be something we don't want to kill. But odds are, though, probably. I think it'd be safer, or it'd be better to at least see what we're attacking first.
Rain is slightly disappointed. So Rain's gonna step back and let somebody else like open the door.
Is that? Is Rain still shapeshifted?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Zoldak's gonna say, it looks like you've been learning some new magic. At least I assume that's you.
Yeah,
Seeing
Rain.
your appearance.
Yeah, it's basically Rain just without the horns and tail and like humany eyes and like less like blemished skin, like just humanized. Rain would explain like, remember how Byrne always had his like different, he like looked different, that I was able to tell when we first met him that he was in disguise. His book gives me this ability.
Okay.
So Rain's just trying out looking more human. This is gonna be her like go-to thing in towns and things
Yeah.
to just blend in a little bit better. So
yeah, I mean, May would comment on Rain and just be like, "Oh, I like your new look."
So is there no way we can get through the door?
I mean, it has a handle on it, in which case May, now that he has his
No!
May, no!
No, don't use that hand! Wait,
I've
I've
I
already
can
lost it once. I can lose
Let-
it again.
let me thaumaturgy the door open.
A dire fiendish mimic.
Okay, so yeah, like I mean, he's like walking up to it and he's like, "No, guy, like it'll be okay." Where's Zoldak's right there.
Rain would, if she's just like, no, like opens it with thaumaturgy really quickly, like,
Yeah,
Don't touch it.
All right, hold on. Here we go. All right, so the door.
It's like he reaches out with his other hand, and then that breaks.
Yeah.
No.
Num 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 num.
That just became my dominant hand.
Okay, so we can see in a decent amount.
Rain is just scared for May's hand.
So it did open.
Yes, I'm just doing the revealing thing.
Oh.
Okay, so the door opens in. and,
I was about to use divine intervention, but
And you can see inside of a room. And somebody drew a little purple smiley in here.
I wonder who.
That was probably like a long time ago, unless someone just drew it.
I just snuck it in there.
Okay.
Oh, I see spiders.
So into this room is a similarly black flag-staffed room. Actually, hold on. Let me look at the actual book to make sure I don't like screw up any whatever. Yeah, so whatever. The description is lavishly furnished with thick rugs, wall hangings, and soft chairs, couch and cushions. And this brazier seems to be of the same like magical fire as everything else, and you can see a fancy table, but yeah, the main thing that you can partially see is kind of like this spider design on the rug and on a bed. And inside you hear someone say, "Come in, come in."
Fuck you, Strahd.
What?
So May's gonna like inch in.
Yeah, Sovak's gonna be right behind.
All right. Whoops, almost was drawing shapes. Don't want that either.
Come in. Yeah, fuck off.
Welcome to my lair.
That's it. I just use my thingy to turn into Strahd.
So in here is a small room,
Of course. Look who it is.
and in the corner there is a man that is sitting
Oh
in like in a chair, and he's at a desk, and he turns to face everybody. And next to him is the little girl that was in that or that summoned that Madron thing a long time ago, if you remember her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Rain,
tried to fire breathe on Gizmo because I tried to knock her out.
Yeah, so I mean, she's just kind of like there and just like she's just like on the ground, but she's in the same dirty clothes. Like she just, looks as disheveled as before. But the man that's standing in the corner has like very fine robes on, and the main thing that everybody notices is that he has like completely black skin and white hair.
Rain?
So you finally thought that you'd come in to visit me.
Rain wants to push through, like straight up, drop the disguise, and straight for the awakened mind. Give her back.
He just one thing, so like now that everybody's getting closer, and Rain, you can see it as well. This man has like that mark that you can see like on his forehead, so it's like the same mark that everybody else had.
Right.
So he just kind of like, "Oh, please, Rain, speak out loud so that everybody can hear what wonderful things you have to say."
Big boss nemesis, I don't know what you're talking about.
Rain continues to speak telepathically. It just says it again. Give her back.
Oh, what a rude thing to say about your friend Gizmo.
Wait, what? What? Why am I being brought into this?
Ah, Rain's speaking to me about you.
Rain
I
is just.
doubt you're the master. You don't look important enough to be him.
Interesting words. How's your family doing?
Oh, so we're gonna play that game, huh? The smart aleck game.
It
Why
was
don't
a
you
game
just tell us
for a
what your
time.
deal is, or we can just skip to the part where we fight.
Tired of
I'm
dealing with people that play with you? Was
half-
Strahd not enough?
I'm half tempted just to blow him up.
I wanted to play with Strahd more. Like gestures at close.
Curious how you know about that, but can't say I'm surprised.
So is there anything that you all wanted from me? Because I really must be going.
Give her back.
I can leave her here for you if you want. I think I'm almost done with her. She, you notice that the girl that, she's like sitting there, and she's just kind of been like, sitting down like on the floor next to his desk with, kind of curled up like in a sitting fetus position, whatever, fetal position. Yeah, well, like with her hands on her knees and stuff and her head down. But she looks up at you, Rain, and then she just kind of like, like half smiles a little bit. not like I mean,
I was gonna say, is it
whatever.
like an
you're,
evil
you're,
smile?
no, no,
Like-
you're whatever. Passive insight is like, you know, she recognizes you basically.
I'm at Zoldak here is going to start observing the man who's speaking to him using the Know Your Enemy feature. He spends
Okay.
1 minute observing or interacting outside of combat. I get to
Okay.
learn 2 things about him, so he's going to start doing that.
Yeah. I mean, assuming he would have identified that like way early on, I would say that you have probably like 24 seconds worth already. I mean, you
Yeah.
know, coming in here, it's like small room. There seems to be one important guy. I'm gonna start sizing him up. So yeah,
Yeah.
you're like almost halfway done already.
But Zoldak says, well, a name would be nice to know. Who we have the pleasure of speaking to.
Well, most seem to call me the master, although
Oh.
I kind of pay them to do that.
Hey? Something more than just money.
In some cases.
I'm surprised May hasn't chimed in saying, why would you try to make me fight my friends?
So, hey,
Yeah, I'm
Right.
not sure. Like, I mean, Holly's just kind of like playing it cool, but just like has, you know, like over time has slowly like moved an arrow into her bow, you know, and just like has it like just very slow, like on the hunt, like, you know, pulling up her bow, like very.
Rain glances back at Holly, but like hesitates to like use Awakened Mind and just kind of like nods.
Yeah, actually, I guess May. I haven't really been thinking of like what they would say because it's kind of like weird to be like, oh, watch me play with my action figures, or it's just NPCs talking to each other. But I guess May would just say like, are you behind, you know, the poison and all the land and all the villagers of Hamlet, you know, basically escaping? And he just, you know, kind of laughs a little bit and he's like, that's all the dragon's doing. Nothing. I don't care about all that.
Surely you have some grand plan, though.
I think that's above all of us.
All of us, including you.
Yeah.
Or no?
Gizmo asked if he's the reason the dragon's here.
No, you can thank Burn for that.
Don't talk about Burn.
But the dragon wouldn't sit at the entrance of the moat house if it wasn't stuck there.
You haven't earned the right to say his name.
I know very little about that dragon. It's not really a concern to me.
If he doesn't start making sense, Gizmo's about to fucking electrocute that shit out of him.
Rain's gonna now glance over at Zoldak and kind of like nod at him.
Yeah, it's been almost a full minute now.
Then what?
Almost a full minute now for your research.
You said it has been a minute of research?
Almost.
Okay. Zoldak,
Where is that, by the way? I just want to like read it again.
oh, it's the one fighter ability. I think it's the... Is it all fighters or the battle master? I think it's the master.
Know your enemy. Yeah, it's Battle Master. Okay. Oh, you pick 2 of the characteristics.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do armor class and current hit points, and I know if they're equal, superior, or inferior.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Zoldak gives kind of like a slight no nod to Rain, as in a like a hold off a moment kind of nod.
All right.
And he says, okay, if I can refer to you just as the master.
Right.
You didn't... I have a feeling you didn't just kind of lure us here just to kind of gloat. You had some purpose in bringing us here. Or did you just let us snoop around your domain?
And kill your weak guards for no reason.
I mean, I was kind of I was interested in setting up shop here to follow in the footsteps of the work that the Temple of Elemental Evil did, but I've been finding that my time here is basically limited.
I see. So it really doesn't concern you too much what happens here. You have greater plans elsewhere.
This was just kind of my home for a little bit.
Can I roll a religion check on to see if Gizmo knows what the Temple of Elemental Evil is?
Yes, I believe you have rolled versus that before, but yeah, roll again. Or somebody did. I don't know.
I rolled to what was on the door.
Guard symbols. It was the guards. They had the symbol.
Yeah.
Of it, and I know
Zoldak
yeah.
did well on it.
because he
Okay.
knew he was familiar with the symbol and knows that.
Oh, 14's not too great.
That happened the last time they were part of it.
Well, the Temple of Elemental Evil is, even it says evil in the name, but yeah, basically it's kind of like people who channel the four elements, like the four D&D like elements, where it's like air, earth, fire, and water. Yeah,
heart.
and yeah, and trash and Captain Planet.
Captain Planet.
That's his
No.
weakness, you fool.
And the Pink Ranger. And basically it's like they try to summon, like there's kind of four branches to the Temple of Elemental Evil, one representing each element, and basically they work together to pervert each of those elements, like to basically take domain over them and use them as like their slaves and stuff. So it's kind of like, yeah, like it would be, it's kind of like the thing, it's like the complete opposite of druids, where they like revere and like help nature and cause the balance. It's like they are literally causing an unbalance, and specifically the four like aspects of nature in the D&D universe. So it's like pretty bad,
Basically, they're just being douchebags to be douchebags.
kind of.
It's fun.
So he stands up and, you know, basically says, feel free to help yourself to anything in the room. I won't be needing it.
You're being quite generous.
Gizmo claims, or makes the statement, who says we're letting you leave?
You'll have to take that up with her. And
Ah.
like points at the little girl. And whenever he kind of like points at her or whatever, you know, she kind of just like shakes and like whimpers a little bit and like tries to get like a little further away from him. You know, this little girl is a little bit more powerful than most would think.
Rain's gonna charge up and try to like pull her behind her and say, "Get
Oh.
behind me."
Okay.
At this point, would it have been a minute?
Yep.
Armor
So you
class and
pick-
current hit points are the two things. Zoldak's armor class is 20 and his hit points are 124.
Armor class inferior, current hit points.
The hell's inferior mean?
So
Less
he
than.
has an
Oh.
armor class less than 20.
Current hit points equal.
Kind of nifty.
Wow. That's interesting. Okay.
So you try to like move her a little bit behind you or something.
Yeah, just put. I want to put Rain between him and her. Like,
Mhm.
What is your obsession with this little girl?
Rain feels connected to her. She was a little girl scared and alone.
Yeah, but this little girl seems to be evil and behind the whole fucking
Does-
thing.
Right. That is Rain's character.
Yeah, so you take and like move her or whatever, and I mean he's been standing this entire time and doesn't really react to you charging him. Oh, is there something that you wanted to say closer to me?
You don't smell any better this close.
Did you undisguise yourself?
Yes, I did when I
Yeah,
charged into the room.
right.
Like Rain like just dropped it, saw the little girl, and just wanted to like be recognizable.
Right.
Alright. Zoldak's going to spring into action charge and attack the guy.
Okay. He is going to use his reaction to do something, but you get to do your attack first.
Okay.
Like his is resolved after.
Okay. So in that case, I'm gonna. Well, let's see what we can do here.
For 3 attacks, 3 crits, an action surge, and
Yeah,
kill
I
him
was
instantly.
planning on just going all out on him. Quite honestly, because Zoldak's ticked off at this guy for what he did to May and everybody else. So
Just fucking do it.
yeah, let's see. Okay, I'll make my first attack roll, and we'll see what happens. I am probably gonna need a superiority die on that, so I will. Yeah, I'll throw a superiority die to add to hit.
Ooh.
22.
Yep, 22 hits.
Should I go through with my full turn,
Um,
or does he get like a reaction after the first attack?
yeah, I would say that you get 1 attack because he was basically waiting for one of you to do something. So like this is kind of like his readied
Yeah.
action kind of thing.
Okay. Well, there's the 12 slashing damage, but if he gets a reaction now, he can obviously.
Yeah, does that just add to the 2 hit
Yeah.
The
So
one that you
I
did.
rolled a 22.
precision attack or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
12 damage is all.
Yeah, so you hit him for 12, and I mean, yeah, like you get into him and like you stab through his robes, and he does seem to try to like actively dodge from you, but then he reaches out his right hand and like a purple beam shoots to the girl.
Counterspell.
Okay. Click on counterspell.
I'd have to go through here. I don't have. It's a burn spellbook thing.
Yeah.
Like I don't just have it. Wish there was like a link in the freaking game button.
Yeah, I got it here.
Okay, I'll just. Oh, you got it already. Damn it.
Okay. Okay. You would have to roll versus 15.
1d20 with what modifier?
Plus
It
your
says
charisma.
make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Okay, so just a charisma save.
So make a
Well,
spell
it's not
attack.
a save. It's just.
Well,
Your
yeah, but it
charisma
would function the
modifier.
same, wouldn't it?
Oh,
No.
wait, yeah, with your spellcasting ability, yeah, make a
It wouldn't be a
like-
save because you don't get proficiency with
yeah,
it.
not a charisma save, but a charisma check. If
Okay,
you know
so
what I mean.
1d20 plus 5.
Mhm.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like without your proficiency. Okay. So as his, reaction, he goes and does this purple beam that shoots out, and then Rain, you just mentally snap like whatever he was about to do to her, and she starts to like shriek again. It's like, oh, whatever, and then yeah, you cancel it, and yeah, then he's just left there.
Rain's gonna like grab her and try to back out of the room
And
just
I'm
like-
gonna finish my attack.
if I can. Like if he gets an attack on me of opportunity to stab me or whatever, here, that's fine. But Rain wants like
You get your reaction, but it's like right now it's kind
Oh.
of like a surprise round between Zoldak and him.
Oh,
where,
okay.
Like,
Got
so
it.
Zoldak, you get to finish out your turn.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna see if that hits.
you could probably trip attack him.
Yeah,
If it does hit.
I think I'm good. I'm gonna but that's if it's a hit or not. So yeah, does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna make that a trip attack. So here's the extra damage. So total damage is 21, and he has to make a strength save, DC 17 or fall prone.
DC 17. Strength save. Okay.
Yep. There we go.
Okay, so he's prone.
All right.
Unleash the Unleash the Zoldak. Action surge.
Advantage.
There it is.
Damn.
And let's throw a superiority die at that. Let's see.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah. The only thing I can really do is goading or menacing. So
Which one adds damage?
they all do.
Is there one that makes him attack you?
Yeah, that's a goading attack, which I'm gonna do that one.
Yeah,
Um,
I would say do that one just to defend the girl here.
Yeah, so I'll
Nobody cares about the girl but you.
You tried to punch her.
You she was being a dickhead last time and wouldn't go down the ladder.
6.
She was terrified of this guy.
So that's the damage for this attack. That's 22, 32, 34. I used.
Gizmo has a flaw. He expects the worst out of people, so he doesn't trust the little girl.
22, 24. Or wait, sorry, 34.
Yeah, 34. And then
Okay.
he has to make a wisdom save, DC 17, and if he fails, he has disadvantage on all attacks against other people other than
Say-
Zoldak.
Alright, say it again.
He has to make a wisdom save. If
Okay.
he fails, it's disadvantage on attacks on targets other than Zoldak until my next turn. Okay. So if he attacks anybody else until Zoldak's next turn, it's disadvantage.
Okay, he failed it.
Okay.
DC 17.
So he's taunted.
17?
Basically. Do we have
Okay.
like a
Yeah, yeah.
taunt? Do we have a taunt symbol?
Is there like an angry face or something?
There's like I don't know, there's kind of like this, like shield with lightning, there's like this thingy,
It's like a cold symbol.
radioactive. Like, I give everybody a radioactive symbol except Zoldak.
The second row down, there's like a symbol. It's like a mouth open and a guy's like kind of has his arm up to his mouth, like shouting. Is what I'm seeing. It's this one. Second row down, if you go all the way to the top.
Second, hold on,
So-
I have my things blocking everything.
The pained back guy, 2 up, 2 to the
Is
right.
it between the potion and the ninja mask?
Yeah, isn't that supposed to be like a guy like shouting?
That, I don't know, that kind of looks like something
hard to
exploding
tell.
to me.
Yeah, it's like an amorphous figure. Oh, how about all the way at the bottom? There's like a dude shouting, like all the way at the bottom, second to the bottom.
Yeah,
left.
that's like fear, I think. I don't know. I'm just gonna have this shield thing.
What about that one for taunt?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like
what's
angrily
that one?
focused. That's not the one
What's-
I want.
what's
that's
that
what he
one?
did.
Right third from the very bottom, like the third one in.
Okay. I'll just put this on him and to mean that it's like between them or something. I have no idea.
Yeah, that works.
Because it's like two swords and somebody like in the middle, so it's
Yeah,
like
I like that.
he's focused.
Yeah, so that works. Okay, so that was my third attack. Now I'm gonna attack with the one end of
Okay.
my glaive.
Yep.
Let's see. I can.
I thought we were gonna get information out of this guy, but you guys are just trying to like murder him.
55, 60. I'm at 67. Halfway to killing him. And I have.
Action surge.
So equal health means like roughly equal to me. By the
Oh,
way,
and-
not
Or
not
if I
like
crit
dead.
and throw a superior die. So I'll just do regular damage for this. Ugh. Terrible damage. But then Zoldak is going to action surge and get 3 more attacks.
3 more advantage attacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the time to do it.
Did you hear my comment about the equal health?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. Like, I'm going to see if I can try to down him, but I don't think I can.
If there's 1 round of combat after this, we might be able to do it.
60, 70. He's taken 75 damage. Plus whatever I hit him with. I have 2 more attacks after this, so this one's just going to be damage.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, so he's taken 90. Alright, let's see if 2 more attacks I can get a crit in here.
Close.
90 damage. I'm gonna throw a superiority die.
I've counted 82 damage so far. Did I miss an 8 somewhere?
That was like the first. Well, there was an 8 right here. With when I rolled a 16 and 17.
Yeah, I went from 59 damage to 67 damage after that 8.
Okay.
Wait, let me count this from the beginning. 13. That's 22, so it's 35. 47. Wait. Oh no, 47 plus 59. Yeah, I'm still getting the same numbers.
Okay, let me just make sure I might have added wrong.
Yeah, double check. Me.
12. Well, let's see. So there was 12, 25.
Yeah, the 12 is the first I'm seeing.
The 8 and the 13 go together. Because that's actual damage.
12, 13. Oh, it's that 8 that I'm missing. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
90.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
typing it to myself in GM chat, but I might as well just
Yeah.
make it there.
Alright, I am going to throw a superiority die at this because I only have 2 more attacks, so I may as well just use everything. I mean, I guess the only thing I can really do is... I don't know if is he holding anything?
Yes, he is holding on to a wand.
I'll make a disarming attack then.
Okay.
Let me roll the damage first, though.
What?
Is it 16?
Okay, so 106.
Yeah, so he has to make a strength save or he drops the item he's holding. And it lands right at his feet.
Okay.
Okay, so he drops it. And then one final attack with advantage. I have 1 superiority die. Okay, not a crit, but I'm going to throw a superiority die and use the only maneuver I have left. Unrecognized.
It's like everybody walks into this room and Zoldyak's like, ah!
I'll
Man,
kill him.
9.
What's what? Like, you're blowing everything. Like, we don't have to fight something else.
Hopefully not, but Zoldak's ticked, so... And I'll make a menacing attack, so wisdom save, or he's frightened.
And can't attack Zoldak. It's like
So is it 115?
Yeah, came very close. If I wouldn't have rolled some ones,
What is it? A wisdom save?
yeah.
Zoldak, do you want inspiration to try to get a crit?
You failed.
No, I mean, I already have advantage, so. Now he has disadvantage on all attack rolls and checks and can't move towards me.
He's just stuck in that corner permanently.
Okay.
Alright. That is all.
So would everybody like to start initiative or?
Sure.
Now that that business has happened.
Now that he has tactical disadvantage in every facet.
It
Just
was
wait till he
pretty-
gets a
I mean, the whole
synaptic
comment
static.
about his-
Oh, look, a 5. We all rolled shit.
but
He even rolled shit.
If he rolled well, I would give Zoldak advantage on the, like whatever.
roll out on you just like this.
And then May and Holly both rolled 20s.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
And Holly gets major advantages going first.
dude. Bye. Yep. Get him, Holly. Can I, if I'm gonna grant any amount of cover for him, can I drop to the floor to let Holly unload?
I still want we're murdering this guy instead of interrogating him.
She ignores all cover except total cover.
Good.
When shooting. Where's the battle music? There we go.
Murdering this
Okay,
poor man
so-
instead of interrogating him.
Holly
We
is
did get some
going
information out of him. We know he's trying to follow in the footsteps of the Temple of Elemental Evil.
Yeah,
You
but
know that he's kind of a pawn to somebody else.
Gizmo wants to. Yeah, but that's what Gizmo wants to know. Is it the Spider God or?
Oh, she would have done Mark as well, obviously.
Naturally. Nice debuff
Truly.
bar. If you live, I can't wait to synaptic static you too, bitch.
That's probably
Mm.
it.
41.
Colossus Slayer.
Oh, actually, she wouldn't have had advantage because he's prone.
It would have been
Oh,
dis.
well. 17 still hits.
Yeah, I mean she has advantage because she's going before him, but yeah, right. A 17 still would have hit, so yeah, that's fine.
And
It's just
don't
if
forget,
she would have crit.
Right, don't forget Colossus Slayer.
He's not a large target.
Oh. does it
Oh,
have to be
true.
large?
He
I thought it was
no.
just because he's weakened.
Yeah, it's if he's damaged. Yeah.
No.
Okay, so she hit for 46 damage, and basically, yeah, like she misses with the first arrow, and it, like, whatever, just like sticks on the wall behind him. But the second one hits him straight into the heart, and like as the arrow hits him, it takes him through the ground, and he just disappears.
Hits him in the heart and what? He disappears.
Like he's laying on the ground and he's there with all of his clothes and shoots him, and it's like as if suddenly he just like kind of like just goes into the ground and disappears. Like not that like he instantly becomes invisible, it's like as if she just pushed him through the ground.
Yeah. Swoldak says he'll be back.
So now it is May's turn. But the first thing that happens, and this basically happens as a reaction, is that the girl kind of just like gets, well, not really that it's on a square, but she like gets into the center of the room and just like holds onto her head now, and she just starts like screaming.
We're all gonna take a bunch of damage.
Knock her unconscious.
Yeah, like, oh shit. May, not really sure what happened to him, and she's starting to scream.
Savager. Savager.
He put away that life, man.
No, obviously not.
Nope.
There's no.
That's only when he
That
goes.
was-
Yeah,
There's
there's no fire.
That was against his will. Maybe. Okay, he's going to cast Fairy Fire in the area that he disappeared. So in a 20-foot cube, which is actually this entire room.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Nice.
If it fails a dex saving throw. Okay, so technically we all have to kind of like technically roll versus that. Because I don't have
Jesus.
anything to stop it,
Rain chooses not to.
to dodge it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Like, she'll be
Um,
outlined in some pretty lights, it's fine.
Well,
Yeah.
Anybody gets advantage on attack rolls against you.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. if you
Yeah.
get hit by it. So it'd be in your favor to dodge it.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
I
I'm
shouldn't have
just gonna have. This is May. This is Holly. She still has advantage on. Oh, what's his dex saving throw? 17, just like fucking everybody else. So Holly actually. Oh wait, no, she's not in the area. Okay, never mind. Okay, so May saves, Rain saves.
Somehow.
Does dex save.
Let's see, what's a
Gizmo,
good
dex save.
light-
Hold on. I think I have. I think I have
You
a.
can use your shield. No, you can't use your shield thingy on this.
That's
it's
for
not
damage. Yeah.
No.
Hello.
This does damage, doesn't it?
No.
No, it's a level 1 spell that basically
Hold on, I'm
kills invisible people.
Still gonna look at fucking Shield Master.
I think
If you're
it's
subject-
basically that you get evasion.
If you're subjugated to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw,
Half the damage.
yeah, and use a reaction to take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw. Interpose your shield, so I basically just had to save.
Don't you add your shield to your deck save though? I thought that was part of it.
No, I think it's just that he has evasion.
If you are incapacitated, you can add your shield's AC bonus to any dex saving throw you make against a spell or other harmful effect that targets you only.
So
Oh, really?
You
It was a little bit better than evasion. let you.
Okay, so you get a
Well-
+2 to the save.
Well, whatever. Well,
Okay.
I won anyway.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
save anyway. Okay, so whenever he does that, you know, just like bright shimmering light goes and like outlines everything, and like and the girl is not, she's basically incapacitated from screaming right now, so she automatically fails a dex save, so she's outlined as well. But nothing appears, like, you know, nothing is revealed in the area where the guy was.
That's fun.
And it is Zoldak's turn.
Knowing that the girl is probably going to transform unless he does something real soon. Zoldak doesn't want to hurt her, but he's going to try to knock her unconscious. Maybe just with the blunt end of his glaive, just kind of like, you know.
She's stronger than she looks, but she's still a child in Rain's eyes. So just fucking unload on her.
So kill her.
No,
That's
actually,
one
let
that's
me
gonna
just
make Rain actually
let me
fight
just make sure
Gizmo.
there's nothing else in our bag of in our party loot.
I
Let me
have
read
something.
you a story: the Snow Dwarf and the Seven Fights.
I have something I could do, but
Throw a book!
Gizmo is a dwarf, and Gizmo doesn't care for small children. Because Gizmo was never a small child.
Spawn.
he's a
Yes,
small
sir.
child right now. What are you talking
Spawn out of
about?
the ground out of holes.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Let me know what, or decide or whatever.
Just punch her in the face non-lethally.
Yeah, I mean, Zodak's probably gonna do that. It's just like, gonna try to, like, you know.
If you break her nose, just break her nose.
Just smack her over the head and try to, like, knock her out.
Guys, if we get to my turn, I have hold person,
Oh, there we go.
which will probably be
Yeah.
canceled if she finishes her transformation, but still.
Yeah.
I don't think he anticipated that, Zoldak.
No. Yeah, he's the DM. He can always. There's always ways around that.
Oh yeah, he can fix anything. That
That's
floor thing
either
might
you
have
have
been
him
on the fly.
disappear like he did, or you have it be he wasn't the real master, or he was just an illusion, or he was,
Oh yeah.
you know, he was just the lackey to an even worse.
Quick, DM when he's not lagging. What's going on here?
Zoldak's just gonna like knock her over the head with his fist, try to knock her unconscious.
Okay, yeah, like non-lethal damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
What should I roll for that?
A strength saving throw. Well,
Saving throw?
yeah, would you have proficiency with your fist?
I mean, it'd be an unarmed attack, I guess.
I mean, if
Yeah.
anybody's good at punching people out, it's probably the fighter, but that's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably just an attack. Like
Do you
a
have
melee
proficiency
attack.
with strength saving throws?
Yeah. So it'd be
Okay,
a
yeah,
strength.
so just
it'd
do
be the
that.
equivalent roll. It'd really be just
Right.
an attack roll.
Yeah, I mean, you
Solid
definitely hit her. So you
Yeah.
do 1 plus your strength bonus in non-lethal damage,
Okay,
which
just
is
a-
what?
1 damage, but I'm more going to knock her out, not to do damage.
What's your strength modifier?
5.
Okay, yeah, so I mean, you do 6 non-lethal damage. So Zoldak, whenever you go to punch her, like, you know, you like knock her off balance a little bit, and then to everybody.
I like where that's going.
Just say this is for your own
Everything
good.
goes black,
Great.
and the music stops.
We're dead. Welcome to the afterlife, friends.
That's what you get for worrying about the goddamn child.
So, like, everybody is just kind of focused on him, and he disappeared and everything. And then Zoldak, everybody's kind of worried now, like, about what the girl's going to do. And Zoldak thinks to, like, punch her to maybe, like, knock her out or do something like that. The moment his fist connects with her, maybe you hear, like, a little bit of a screech from her, but suddenly all sound is out for everybody, and just, like, no sight as well. So now,
There's no sound, you said, as well.
yeah, like, you can't hear anything.
So we can't hear each other.
So one thing,
Because
Rain?
Gizmo would be chewing Rain's ass out right now because it's her fault.
I don't hear anything.
I mean, you can be yelling into the darkness, but you don't even hear yourself yelling right now. But Rain, so you open up your eyes, and it is still extremely dark, but you are looking through what seems to be kind of like prison bars. That's looking out, and through this kind of like little window you see a bunch of stars and everything, and they kind of just seem to be like streaming past you as you're like going. You're looking out this window, and then something puts what's probably a hand on your shoulder.
Okay, so turn around.
So you turn around and look, and there is just like kind of, I mean, it's not very illuminated, but you have dark vision, and with some of the starlight you can see it. There's just like basically like a bare torso there. And so you look up, and you look up, and you see something that has horns, and it smiles at you.
Okay, so it's just like a naked chest and something that has horns.
Yeah, and you can tell that it looks basically like a demon.
Okay, Rain would ask, like, are you him? Or whatever, just like assuming that this thing would know.
And in your mind, you hear rumbling, and through part of the rumbling it accumulates, and you hear the word soon. And then it goes black for you again.
Okay. Okay.
Zoldak, for you it is completely dark, and then it is suddenly extremely light. It is so bright, and you try to cover, you try to put your arm up against your eyes and everything, and you try to block it out, but you just can't see it. It's like you're right next to the sun. You just can't even see it. You can't see anything, I should say. It's completely, just blinding, and now it's getting even hotter and hotter. You're just like feeling the heat, but it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. And it kind of just feels new for you, and actually kind of invigorating.
Yeah, Zoldak's kind of not sure.
And Zoldak, you gain inspiration.
Ooh.
And then it goes back to dark for you. Gizmo,
What was that?
you're cursing out Rain, and you're just screaming at her and everything, and whenever it finally is no longer dark for you, you notice that all of your yelling and everything, you're actually standing in a cloud. It just seems foggy and all dark and everything, and you're yelling, and your voice is so loud, it's booming and everything, and it's causing this cloud, like lightning and thunder is booming around you, and you feel like extremely powerful. You just view yourself as the image of Zeus. You're just angry at Rain, and you're just like throwing your hands, and lightning bolts are going down and striking the ground and everything. So, one of these lightning bolts, you throw it, and you actually become lightning and travel through it and slam into what seems to be ground, and it becomes dark again for you.
Gizmo can die happy now.
Yeah.
He is transcended.
So, for you, Gizmo, as you're traveling as this lightning bolt and you strike the ground, as you're lightning, you just feel the heat in everything, that it just, becoming lightning, and you feel the heat. And whenever you open your eyes, you feel the heat again, except you see land in front of you. Zoldak, for you, you start to feel the heat of the sun and everything, and now it feels as if you are just standing in a land as well, where the sun is just completely bearing down on you, and you feel the heat. for you, Rain, whenever you are like, basically it was becoming dark again, it's because you're no longer inside of whatever place you were just at with that demon person. You're actually traveling through space at a high speed, and you're going and going, and eventually you see kind of like this giant sphere, and it gets bigger and bigger, and you're burning through the atmosphere, and you come down and you crash into the ground. And the heat that you feel, I mean, you're a tiefling, you have the resistance and everything, you just kind of feel like powerful in your lineage and everything. But it opens up to a landscape once again, and it seems very hot here. And all of your eyes adjust to what you just experienced so that you can finally see again. It's not as bright. And
Where the fuck are we?
you are all standing
What the
to
hell?
be a desert. And as you all adjust to your surroundings, I have my zoom on 70%. I'm not sure if that is good. As you all adjust to your surroundings, you see, May, Holly, Nira, Zoldak, Gizmo, Rain, you see everybody. But everybody seems to be standing in the middle of some kind of like magic circle. I mean, it seems kind of similar, Gizmo, you would recognize it as kind of similar to your magic circle, but this one seems obviously strange, like, very strange. It has that kind of like design that's going through it, and obviously like the glyph words around it are different. And surrounding you at a distance of, I don't know, roughly 25 feet, are 3 men that are just in robes that are chanting, and now that all of you appear, one of them says, "What? Where's the demon?" One of the other ones says, "You screwed it up again!"
we appear and these guys start arguing with each other, not asking, what the hell?
"It's not my fault, maybe these guys are the demons. Look at that one! That one looks like a demon!" He kind of points at Rain.
Rain thaumaturgies and just ground shaking, voice booming 3 times, like, "Where's the girl?"
Whoa, hold on a minute. Too much is happening for me.
Yeah, you're like, "Hold on, man, the drugs haven't..."
Where is she?
She's gone. She's clearly dead. Just accept it. She caused this.
Good.
Holly is just like acting like a bird, like her head is going all around.
What?
Like she's just like taking in the surroundings, like she's never been in this terrain before. She's like, what the hell? What the hell?
She just became an owl and does a whole 360. Woo!
May says, "Prepare for a fight."
Oh god.
Surrounded.
Surrender now. We're prepared to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
May throws a stone, seemingly going to hit this guy, like the red one, and kind of just coming out of nowhere and dusting off with sand is a man.
Man.
Do you see him?
Yeah.
Yes.
This guy? Yeah,
Yeah.
so May says, like, "We're being surrounded. Prepare to fight," like yelling at everybody here. So oh wait, crap, I forgot initiative's still kinda up.
Don't we need it?
Hold on, I have to close it so I can say,
Roll
"Everybody,
initiative.
roll for initiative." Had to go away and pop back up.
Ooh, I like that music.
Yeah.
I hate my initiative. I haven't rolled good initiative since I think we did Strahd. Barovia.
Okay. Oh god.
What the fuck is that desert ambusher? Like, what is... Oh, I see. I couldn't tell what that little symbol was from high up. I was like, what is that?
We're about to figure out what the desert ambusher is, because they're probably about to destroy us.
Dude, this battle music is good. I like this.
Okay.
It is a lot louder than the last stuff, though.
It is,
Really?
but it's...
Yeah.
I can turn it down. I like literally just picked this stuff like before this session, so.
That's better. I can actually hear you.
Yeah, I like it though.
God. Okay. I have to roll for that. This is Ambusher.
We
This
killed Strahd,
is-
he can't kill you?
Cultists.
You doing? Oh, so you're just doing all the cultists together.
Yeah. All the types or whatever. Okay. Alright, I got it sorted. It's like it's my first time DMing!
May rolled good again.
Okay, so.
Well, May
he
has
hit-
doesn't May have alert, so May has an additional +5.
Yeah, I'm
No,
surprised Holly
he
didn't
does
really, though.
not. Yeah. That is
Initiative
surprising.
tends to be very swingy, though.
But she at least goes before them, so that's all that
Yeah,
matters.
she gets the-
Really. Or minus the ambusher, but that's what they're good at. Let me think about this. May's turn. Okay. So he threw the stone. His first thing is going to be.
The stone didn't even do any damage.
No, he didn't cast magic stone.
No.
Actually. He is going to. God, I don't actually know what to do. I think I'm gonna do. God,
What
no,
if-
I don't want to have. I don't want to have to like control 800 things.
When in doubt, shapeshift and go balls deep.
Actually, he could do call lightning.
Far out in the
This is, yeah, this is a nice area. Does
Where's
this
the desert?
have increase the damage by
open.
1d10?
Conducts electricity very well. Actually,
Okay, so he's gonna cast call lightning at one level higher.
Gizmo's very happy about seeing that.
Nice, good job, dude.
1 damage.
9. So he's gonna do it on both of these guys to hit them. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, they have to make dex saving throws. Ambusher, fail. Guy, fail.
Wow. Major fail.
They take 9. Shit. The cultist seems injured. The other guy seems barely injured. As May does that. And May says that he sees two other ambushers that are on our sides for now.
Great.
His turn.
what does May say? Hey,
There are two other ambushers that he can see,
okay.
like that aren't this red that got revealed.
Yeah.
Rain is gonna awaken mind this one, if I can do that as I've done before, as kind of like a free action.
Yeah, the blue one.
Yeah, and tell him, surrender or there's more of this, and is going to fire Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Why would that make them want to surrender after you attack them?
I want to have him feel my power. Music turned off.
All 3 hit.
Yeah, your music
Oh,
stopped.
crap, I don't have the whatever you call it, the
On
loop
the-
on. Yeah.
He's probably dead.
If I could make the last one deal non-lethal, like I don't want to kill him. I want him to
30?
to surrender.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So as you damage him and like he kind of like blows over and everything, out of his robe, completely like he seems to be like a man, like, you know, you can kind of see them humanoid form, but as you hit him with all 3 blasts, the last one, whenever it hits him, he kind of, his robes explode and he becomes a Minotaur.
Oh, great!
It still stands. Give up.
You think a Minotaur is gonna listen to you?
Give up.
So yeah, like as you hit him, he's like, and he's just like, "Roar!" And magically has a battle axe suddenly.
Give up.
It
Yeah,
is
it's my
now
Wait. No. Took my hand off the chess piece.
ruined.
Unless you're gonna let me move 30 feet straight up.
Okay.
Bonus action wings at 30 feet up.
Okay, so this guy.
You want to surrender when you're acting like a coward.
Do you wanna Zoldak? Do you wanna hit him?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Are you gonna do tripping or anything like?
No,
to
I don't have
prevent
any
him?
more superiority die.
Okay.
So it's just a 12.
That's why you shouldn't have gone balls deep on that other guy.
That was worth it.
No, not really. We're probably about to die here.
Let's see.
Yeah.
That probably was a miss.
12 against him. Correct. Yeah, that's a miss. They seem to just have like pretty basic leather armor on.
Ooh, we're in a new area. Maybe I can finally get plate mail for Gizmo.
Finally.
Or we can sell our 80 billion objects.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so he's going
Yeah,
to.
that's true. After my key to villager town.
He's going to attack May 2 times. And hit both times.
you guys do realize that we're here and you guys left a bunch of shit on the cart.
No, we did leave all our. We did because we were like, oh yeah, we're not really carrying all this stuff with us.
You guys fucked up.
No.
The card is magically with us.
No, it's not.
The card's magically with you.
You can't just do that.
There's too much. Well, because the Shield Guardian was pulling the card. So, like.
And the Shield Guardian's dead now.
I am his heart, my inventory still.
So what? He is the cart.
What
the
he's saying
cart
is it's too much to figure out what we got on the cart and what we don't.
Yeah. Like.
It's just
like because you guys had a long rest, you would have had the cart, and I'm just ignoring the fact that you guys wheeled in the cart while the master was having his little cutscene. And you're like, hold on, man, hold on, we have to bring in all of our loot.
Jesus.
You're on this cart next, master.
Whenever Bartleby comes out of nowhere, then you'll understand where the cart came from.
Bartleby's
Yeah,
leveled up and ready to go.
Yeah,
you know,
the cart
DM
is in.
boulders, are
Yeah.
just as real thing as like.
Saying that, is Bartleby ever gonna rejoin us?
I don't know.
I'll ask him next time I see him. IRL.
Well, see, I assume that's why you got like what you guys talked about when you were at the Ice Fest with him.
A little bit.
That's a good
It was
bit.
kind of like seeing him for the first time in a long time, but yeah.
And telling them how we tried dying a bunch.
Alright, so now. God, I have to redo this. Hold on. Okay. So, one attacks Holly
One-
and hits her both times.
Desert ambushers.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me just clear them all up.
Hey guys, I can synaptic static this whole area that all this ambushes are in.
And it won't hurt us.
No, it'll hurt all of you.
Yeah, or all of us but him. That's the only reason he wants to do it.
Okay, so Blue is attacking Holly and hit her both times. So this is both parts of that. And he also gets 2 sneak attacks.
That's good.
47, 66.
On who? Holly?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
sneak attack. Well, sneak attack only works on one attack. Unless they have something special.
Surprise!
Yeah. Unless they have something special.
Guess what?
They have something special.
They're about to drink potions to get all big.
Yeah, right. Yeah. If shit doesn't look in their favor, they're gonna start drinking. Okay, so both of these attacks are against Gizmo from green. What is your AC? 20?
17?
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so both hit.
I'm in fucking scale mail still.
Yeah, we get... I have chainmail, which is AC 16.
Okay, so this is Gizmo takes 56 damage.
Oh, great. Yeah, see, we're gonna die here. Good knowing you guys.
We got this. We're still... Zolrak's the
Orange
only
is
one who
attacking
blew all of his
Nira.
I have 29 health.
Oh, Nira's down.
34. So she takes 64 damage, which isn't enough to kill her, I know that.
Yeah, not outright, but that
Right.
was very close.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's at negative 26 and she has 38.
And then purple is coming to attack Zoldak. Oh my god.
Oh, I don't understand why the fuck we're here.
Oh, that sneak attack crit's gonna hurt.
That's gonna be bad.
That's okay. I have 124.
Okay, so
hit
this is the sneak attack. Or the crit, I mean.
points. Yep, half my health.
We can't give him disadvantage on that with an inspiration, can we?
No,
Um,
you can't. It's only.
I think it's only positive effects, yeah.
Yeah,
So Zoldak takes 86 damage.
yeah. Alright.
We're gonna die in the desert.
What if I just killed everybody here?
Well, you
Okay,
can
that is
teleport
the
it into
Surprise
the
round,
death
or
room.
if they have
Yeah.
allies adjacent.
It is her turn. And she is gonna shit herself. Okay. She's going to Zephyr Strike. So she gets advantage on this attack. She's going to attack Blue.
Blue Ambusher or Blue Minotaur?
Blue Ambusher. So she's going to hit him. And the second one gets Colossus Slayer, so he takes the 26.
Didn't
And then
both
she's.
hit? Did you
What?
both?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You get
Yes.
An
I
extra
did.
1d8 force damage.
Huh?
Your elven longbow hit twice, right?
Yeah, the 10 piercing and the 8 piercing.
But you did Zephyr Strike, so you get an extra 1d8.
Oh, yes, yeah. And 6. And she is going to move that away. And she does not provoke attacks of opportunity. Oh wait, doesn't she get even more speed?
Her regular
Increases by
move.
30. Yeah, so she's going to move out to here. And that's her turn. Nira, death saving throw.
Well, it says Zoldak. It's one attack.
Nah, Zoldak's death saving throw modifier is better.
Yeah. No, it's just a d20 roll, so you don't get any modifier.
Yeah, that's a pass. Desert cultist.
The other two are gonna transform into Minotaurs.
So the red cultist
Fireball.
launches a magic missile at Rain.
It's gonna crit and do 80 billion
The Rain
damage.
cultist does the same thing. So Rain takes 37 damage, force damage.
Not bad. Why did it not drop off of me? My health is still full, but I typed it in. No, there it is. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
it's
overlapping
hard
with
to
Nira's
me.
negative.
see. She's fully healed. No one move, Nira.
That's what it's doing.
I have Nira's health bar at
And then the
negative.
more Rain dies, the more health Gizmo gets.
Yes. Rain yells out, "You're next."
Blue is going to double move to here and his turn ends. Gizmo.
I guess I'm just gonna smack the ambusher behind me. Green.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
So roll a d20.
I really don't want to.
Well, actually, there's like, well, yeah, roll it just in case if it's super high. Yeah, you just miss. So you still have a bonus and your move.
Well, I can't move anywhere because I'm gonna die if I do. And
Your one move is a bonus action heal, or you have your. Hand
I know.
Spirit.
or that's for everybody. Oh look, a 1! Yay!
Still 8 hit points for everybody. And Nira's back up, so.
Yeah.
Oh, just every time I do a higher cast, it always gives a 1.
Yeah, it's the
Stupid.
what just happened with his lightning. Okay.
Better than only getting 1 hit point, though.
What is the range on that?
What?
30 feet or 60?
For what?
The mass healing? 60 feet. Are you 60 feet from her?
Yes.
That rounds up to 65, so.
Just out of range.
Yeah.
She's good hearing. It's fine.
Yeah, right? She's like, huh? Yeah, she is the elven, or whatever. Super ears. Okay, Zoldak, it's your turn.
Right. Who is the most injured between
Blue.
red and? Well, yeah.
Blue is badly injured and bloodied. He's
Okay.
basically the only one
That's easy.
damaged. The only other one is Red, who is barely injured.
Yeah, too far away. Okay, well,
Like move 5 feet.
yeah.
But
I guess Zoldak's going to fight the ambusher in front of May.
The purple one.
No, the red one.
Oh, okay. No. So the purple one.
Yeah, I'll do my
Oh.
attacks. There we go.
The 15 hits, the 14 does not.
Unfortunate. And here's the extra. Oh, you know what? Come to think of it, my my crit that I got against the master should have had an extra D10 on it. Cause
Too late to worry about it now.
I forgot to throw in the crit bracelet, but anyway,
he's bleeding out now. Don't worry.
Yeah. The so total damage is 10, 20, 36, 46.
46 damage to red.
Yeah.
Yeah, he falls over. But
And then I still have my one end blade attack on purple.
Your crit extra damage is doing your damage, but then like if you look at your D10 there, it's just D10. It's not plus your strength modifier.
Again,
he
that's why
he adds it to the next roll.
Oh, okay.
because I get the it's basically that. So.
Also, so you overkilled him by 5, so you can roll another attack roll if you want against somebody to do 5 damage.
Yeah, into purple.
Okay.
So then the
So
one
you
end
do
was a
15. Yeah, 15 damage to him. He is injured, but not bloodied. Do you want to move?
No.
Return.
Okay. Is Call Lightning? Do I have to use? Probably have to use an action to use that again.
I do believe.
Oh, whoops! Apparently I
mean,
scrolled
you-
past it.
You
Or wait.
can. I mean, if you do that again, it's not going to affect my plan at all. But I was hoping you might be able to wild growth like right here, or whatever.
Tangle.
What would a wild growth do for us right now?
I think it just clicked with him what I'm gonna do.
Are you gonna push blue through it?
I'm gonna scatter us all back to where Holly is.
Oh.
I'm repositioning us out of this gangbang.
Um.
What was the question?
He wants me to do spike growth right here so that whenever he scatters us, they have to run through the spike growth to get to us.
If it's not, it's gonna stop all of them.
Yeah, I could do that.
You can spike growth it now if you want, because we're not gonna be walking through it.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, I will do that. Do you have a 20-foot radius thing?
Hunger. You can move it, obviously, since you're DM. Just drag and drop.
Yep. Let's make it gray.
Yo. But can you fight hunger?
Okay, yeah, I'll put it there. And then... Yep. I guess he'll just, like, Magic Stone is a... Or, well, no, he... Oh, yeah, that's a cantrip. So he'll Magic Stone as a bonus action. And then end his turn.
Raina is gonna shout, fall back to Holly, and scatter us to, like, her position. Like, we'll regroup around her.
Okay, 120 feet is like this entire map, so we can basically
more-
move.
Yeah, it's more than that, but I want to be with her, and all 5 of us can move, so... Like... Basically, from Holly, we get 30 feet of where we could want to go, so...
Gizmo, where do you want to move? Sounds good.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, so that cool.
Rain has the range,
Yeah.
so I guess there's no reason for her to be
It's
that
like,
far.
it's a good point. Like, just go back there.
Just force him to have to double move.
No, he'll be next to her. Yeah, he'll be in front of her actually. Yeah. So you have a bonus and move now.
I'm good. Rain's gonna hold that. I don't know what the range is on magic missile, but it's probably what, 30?
Might be
So
more.
ambusher walks, feels he's getting hurt, and then walks through. 1, 2, 3. So he takes 64. Takes 12 damage. He is near death. Blue. Green is gonna walk to there, and then
These guys
Basically-
live in the desert their whole life. They're like, what is this? It hurts.
Yeah.
It's a plant. It's a cactus.
so he takes 5.
Yeah, you're
26. Okay, he's bloodied from that, and that was his entire turn. Blue is gonna keep. He still has some move to double move. He'll get to like over here.
I don't think he moves with the range. No,
It
it's
rounds up.
No.
It's close, but not enough.
he would move here.
Whoops. This guy will walk through like 2 squares, but I mean he basically can't get too far. Pretty sizable damage.
Yeah. It's like,
Purple will try like, running straight, and then he's like, shit.
where's the smart one that's like, I'm not moving at all?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares. Okay, he is near death as well. So purple and blue are near death. Green is bloodied, and that is their turn. Holly. Holly is going to cast
Nice. Can I just say I love scatter?
Yeah, it is a
She's going to use volley.
great for a control mage.
So she's going to do it here so that she hits all 3 of them.
Nice.
Totally changed the.
So basically she just makes 3 attacks. And additionally she's going to Hunter's Mark blue. So just from left to right. Okay, so she crits that guy.
Blue is dead.
He is
Don't forget-
beyond
One
dead.
thing about your crits, make sure if you have Hunter's Mark or Colossus Slayer, it doubles those dice too.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose not to do Colossus Slayer on that.
It's gonna kill.
You
There's
should,
a
and then do
lot.
the spillover damage to the next guy.
Well, 'cause
Spillover
it's-
is only for melee.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because
What do you mean? I see the
Makes
rocket.
sense that like
It's
yeah.
the JFK magic bullet. It ricochets off and then fires out.
right. Yeah, and dance it.
Or like the arrow flies through him, like knocking him 15 feet back into the other guy and
Pretty
down
full.
for-
Yeah, I mean he takes an incredible amount of damage compared to the health that he has, and he dies. Hunter's Mark.
He regrets his life.
Because I'm going to say that. Whatever. I guess she can do Hunter's Mark and transfer it. Like, to me, the idea of a volley is that she would like shoot them all in the air so they get hit at the same time, but it's 3 separate attack rolls, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
She docks 3 arrows. They
15
hit microseconds
hits.
apart.
16. Okay, so Colossus Slayer on this one. 10. 22. He is so near death.
Give up.
Orange gets hit for 19. He is now bloodied and badly injured. Okay, so that is her full turn. Nira. Green is like yeah.
Near death. Green is.
Yes.
Very much so.
Very, very near death.
Okay.
Fall back to us, Nira.
Is she dead? No. Nah, I closed it, whatever.
Oh, purple is technically near death too. But
Yeah, she'll fire a crossbow shot at green.
okay, that's a hit.
Yeah.
9. Dead.
MVP to Nira.
And she's gonna then fall back a bit.
Okay.
And she's gonna take the
going-
dodge. I think the dodge action gives her like people have disadvantage.
Yep.
Roll
Yeah,
attack.
she can take dodge as a bonus action. So
Yes, so she's gonna do that.
Okay.
That's pretty sweet. I think I
Holly
need to play
switched
a
her
rogue.
hunter's mark to the Minotaur.
Yeah, Rogue seems fun.
They have a lot of tricks they can do, like, well, uncanny dodge is sweet because that's a reaction to half your damage, and then you can take the dodge as a bonus action, so you can do some pretty defensive things as a rogue, which sounds. I didn't realize they were as defensive as that.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, they don't have the hit points or the armor of a fighter, but
Barbarian is gonna be my next one, I think, for sure. Pretty solidified on that.
Okay, so the other 2 cultists are going to do the same magic missile to Rain. She's up in the air.
You bitches.
37 damage.
Owie.
you know, come to think of it, I don't think I've ever actually played a rogue in D&D before.
Really?
Even as even in like I played, you know what it was? I played a rogue in Baldur's Gate. That's the most important action.
Okay, so he
Although I
takes...
played rogue in WoW as my main class. Yeah, I think I'll have to play a rogue for my next character.
The Minotaur takes 48 damage, running
That is
straight
a
for it.
nasty spell for being first level.
Solid.
He is injured.
Did you cast that at a higher level?
I did not. You can't cast that at a higher. I was looking for that, but yeah.
See, it does a lot of damage.
Okay, so that is their turn. Gizmo, it is your turn.
Oh, wait a minute. I think the Minotaur moved within range. No, he's just out.
No, in the corner. The top left corner.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let me take a reaction attack there.
11 damage. Still injured. Gizmo, it is your turn.
Gizmo. Are you muted, Tim?
Tim, what's going on? Respond. Respond.
Snake!
Yes.
Snake!
Yeah, I was thinking of. Oh yeah. Oh, my reference was a Metroid Other M reference. When you die, whoever it is, Adam or whatever, contacts you on the communicator. It's like, Samus, what's going on? Respond. Respond.
Fox! Fox!
Yeah.
Do a barrel roll!
Do a barrel.
Do a pharaoh roll.
With pigs get dicey, use a big. Starfox Assault. Another peppy hair quote. Now we've lost him.
Oh no.
He's probably like been abducted by aliens or stopping a bird.
Maybe desert ambushers got him in real life.
Maybe.
No.
Or desert cultists. No.
Why is everything here called desert?
Except the Minotaur. Bit out of your area, Minotaur.
Regular ass minotaurs can't even.
He's not even a desert Minotaur. 'Cause,
Damn!
yeah, he's a pretty weak enemy. I mean, normally when you fight enemies, it's like they're just the regular versions, you know. Really good for the desert, and you fight you fight forest ambushers. Forest.
I'm too far away to do any. Oh shit. Cacher sheet.
Put up the guardian thingy, maybe.
Or do a barrel roll.
Or
Barrel roll. She flies.
So I'm doing that. That's gonna be my whole action.
do that on him.
Strike. Okay. What is the radius on that? You might be able to hit orange.
60, I think.
Single
Isn't it?
target.
20? No, it's not. It's a little area. I think it's 10.
No, it's a 20-foot sphere.
10 foot radius, 40 foot high cylinder.
Yeah,
Oh.
10 foot. Could he get that? Like if he cast it. Yeah, if you cast it right here, you'd get the corner of the sky. Yeah, so you could
Oh,
do it.
okay. Whatever.
Okay, so the
As of right now, it's just that it does a lot more damage than everything else I got.
I actually don't know what Minotaurs.
He's dead. That's all you need to know.
He's not, though.
Not
Guaranteed.
Not the Minotaur. Well, he's got a little bit more health than that.
Just niggas.
Okay, they have +0 to Dex. Minotaur, fail.
Bye.
He has good Dex though, and he rolled a 1.
Yes.
Holy shit, 30 damage. Okay, yeah, so
Trips and
orange.
goes prone.
Yeah, orange is dead. Orange is beyond dead, and Minotaur is now.
Yeah, the ambushers were glass cannons.
Yeah. Blue Minotaur needs food badly.
Why?
He's injured and bloodied, not quite badly. That was a good hit though. Do you want to move? Aside from moving further away, which is
Move.
currently impossible.
I'll move
'cause
here.
The universe doesn't exist beyond the square. Okay. Zuldik.
Alright. 4 attacks on the Minotaur. We'll do the first
Let
three
me
just
look
to
here.
kill it.
Hit.
Dead.
Hit that! Yeah!
39.
39.
Yep.
It is badly injured / near death.
Alright, here comes the blend
Oh my
of
Oh my
halberd
god.
blade.
Is that what you call it? Yeah, it's definitely near death now. Do you want to move?
Now stay put.
May is going to. He's also going to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Do you have it?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
considering. 'cause
Or
range
no,
is
he actually
pretty-
has mass cure wounds, which is actually a little bit different.
Because it's not a
uh,
bonus action.
Yeah.
Mine's mass healing
60.
word.
Yeah. Rain, you're 30 feet in the air. 25. Yeah, that's
Rain.
within 60. So everybody's healed 19.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Holly. Including the Minotaur. What?
I'm
Did you do this?
Get more XP.
including the Minotaur. Like, what?
He is near life.
Okay then.
Rain's turn.
Rain wants to magic missile this. Magic missile. Eldritch blast that guy.
What?
Hold on. Eldritch?
What?
Miss?
Miss.
Eldritch?
Hit.
How does 10 foot through the spike growth feel to him?
It feels like -8, and then it feels like 4d4, which kills him.
Cool. And how does that feel to this one in the snipe off?
And then switch that to
Probably miss.
purple, even though she'll like definitely kill him.
Oh, with that. Oh, I
green?
didn't realize purple. I could hit purple instead, but it's not gonna hit him.
Okay. No, a 13 lands.
Okay.
They're only
Against the
desert animals.
cultist.
Yeah, just take my first one. That's fine.
Versus green.
Yeah.
Okay, are you knocking him away?
Yes.
Okay.
He's
Goodbye.
off. He's not off screen.
I would.
If you
I
off
would
screen
like.
them, it instantly kills them.
I would like to be off screen by like 25 feet, please.
Nope.
Well,
Impossible.
Then I'm in
Impossible.
range of this guy yet, and I can't help that. So I guess I will land upon the ground.
Okay. Take off your wings, bitch.
And that is my turn.
So the Soul Desert Ambusher is going to spend his turn double moving that way.
I can still hit her. May can Rain can still hit you.
Is that what do you think you're gonna do, friend?
Yep.
Is that
And now it's Holly's turn,
Maybe like
and
not
she's
fucking-
totally gonna hit him.
Or Holly.
Yeah,
Hunter's mark.
because
You got-
her
you
hunter's
got-
mark is on him.
He's still within range of a javelin with disadvantage.
Yeah, let me double check the range.
But you can probably do it. 120.
Yeah, I have the thingy where I don't get disadvantage in the earlier range, so my range is 300 feet. Okay, so 16 hits him. 9.
Hunter's mark.
Oh god. Yeah, hunter's mark.
Dude, I want Spell Sniper and then the Eldritch Missile so I can do like a
15.
500-foot Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so that kills him. Oh my god, I gotta like scroll to the right. What the hell? There's literally not enough room on the screen for me to select. dead. Okay. His corpse can go back there. Okay, so for her second attack, Green is going to get Hunter's Mark duh. And this one is going to be a mega hit. Yes, it landed.
If he's injured, you still have Colossus Slayer.
Whop.
That's enough to kill him.
Whop. Yeah, he dies.
Yeah.
And
These
by
guys
he
they have low
dies.
AC, so this is the perfect time to use
By-
Sharpshooter.
He dies.
He becomes a Minotaur.
And by he dies, I mean that happens. Block no door. Yep. Actually, she's going to bonus the hell is wrong with my selectee? Oh, because I'm on the GM layer. Like, I can't cut anything.
So why are Minotaurs trying to summon demons? Like, what is the ultimate answer behind that?
She's going to bonus dash all the way over here. And that's her turn. It's whenever they die, they transform. But the correlation, yeah, you have no idea.
That's fun.
Like, what?
Minotaur's demon? What?
Gonna crossbow shot the desert cultist down there.
Alright,
It
well,
would be fun
before I get back to my turn,
if the opposite happened.
I'm gonna go to the
Where
bathroom.
Minotaurs would transform into like these feeble old men that were like actually them, but they were polymorphed or something weird.
Like, oh, I think they were called wolf wares. Where it was like their normal form was like a werewolf, but they would transform into people
Yeah, they're like surprise.
in their abnormal form.
I thought it would be like a wolf that could turn into a human.
Yeah, or yeah, something like that.
So it's Nira's turn.
Yeah, she's gonna crossbow shot the desert cultist. Spike through it.
Okay, 15 hits.
And then
11
she's going
damage.
to cunning action dodge.
Okay,
From the
he is badly injured.
actually no, because she needs to be able to shoot it.
Cultist. Red is going to do the same old song and dance.
You pussy.
This and summoning demons unsuccessfully are my only two spells.
No. Owie.
This one is going to do a special feature
Oh,
where he dashes and charges Holly.
Oh man, why'd you move over there?
Oh God! I can't defend you from here.
My holes!
oh,
Oh, God.
Oh, bye, Holly.
Okay.
It's nice knowing you.
Oh god. 67 damage. And she's okay.
Just a flesh wound.
That's why she took tough and has all this health. She is... Well, you guys can see her health, right?
Yeah.
Like the bar, at least.
What's
you
her
know.
max health at because of toughness?
148.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's more than Zeldak. So that beat it should be.
Okay. So that happened. That's his turn. Yeah. Gizmo.
Maybe that's what I'll do for Zoldak for his last ability.
Bismo.
I don't.
Quiznos.
In terms of spells, what do I even have left? I don't have any like long range like abilities.
Bolt.
You mean call lightning?
Yeah. I'm not really sure how we should roll because May already has a call lightning cloud up. Like I don't know.
Can you use
I-
somebody else's cloud?
I don't know.
There is a thing about that in the thingy.
I mean, it says if it's in stormy conditions, it does more damage, which like I would like to do that kind
I
of maybe rather
I
than
feel like if both of you are using it together, it kind of synergizes. That'd be a nice.
I personally, and this is just me maybe like metagaming too much, but I would give the bonus for the like if it's already storming and maybe not even require Gizmo to like cast the spell, just use his action to call the lightning as call lightning is happening, but that's just me.
Well, yeah, because you have to use your action to use it. So, like, it's either we decide that Gizmo doesn't have to cast anything and he just uses the one that May is concentrating on, or that he can cast it and it does more damage. And so then May and Gizmo are doing more damage. So we kind of have to decide.
I think last time we just summoned 2 clouds.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the idea
So-
of casting it to synergize.
Yeah, okay, so if you cast that, then we will get the Stormy Conditions bonus so that we'll both do more damage. If you want. If you're gonna do that.
Well, it's about the only distance move I have
Okay.
that isn't like up close and personal. Because I'm really not trying to blow through another Flame Strike. Yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna do Call Lightning. I guess on the red cultist, since he's the only other person living with the Minotaur.
Correct.
And for YOLOs, we're gonna do it at 6th level.
Oh my god.
Dear God, are you sure
Dude,
you don't want to do the
that's-
Minotaur?
It's too late. Alright, so you completely explode the cultist.
Just
Don't even know.
a super.
You're telling me the ground still isn't electrified and the cultist doesn't take a whole
Charred.
spillover damage?
There's just like a charred smear.
Yeah, just...
Whap. Okay, so you have move if you want to move. And remember what level you cast it at, because you're gonna be doing that level of damage every time you cast it.
That was 6th level.
Yeah, so every time you throw one, it's 6th level. Also, technically, you did an additional 1d10 because of my cloud, but I mean, he's super dead, so.
I'm gonna
So
roll.
cast it at 7th level, actually, next time you do
I'm
it.
just gonna roll it just to see what it give me. Oh.
To do.
Gizmo
What
moves.
if you got like nothing but
there.
ones, so then it's like, oh!
Maximize!
Zoldak.
Alright, Zoldak is going to.
Oh yeah, shit. I could have done a move 10 feet with the lightning bolt strike or thunderbolt strike because it's lightning damage.
Well, he would have. I mean, yeah.
How badly injured is the Green Minotaur?
Not nearly at all. Neither of them. In fact, both are at full health.
Yeah, I think Zoldak's going to charge the bottom one, just so that it doesn't charge, you know, any of, you know, like he saw that one charge Holly, and he's like, oh, if
Yeah.
that guy gears up, he's gonna hurt, you know, so Zoldak decides to rush him. He's gonna bonus action pole vault
Okay.
to get within range, so then he can still do his.
Yep, that's what it's there for.
Slam.
All 3 hit.
Okay, 37.
Nice. He is barely injured / injured. May's turn, and it's Call Lightning time.
Now do you get the 6th level Call Lightning because Gizmo did it?
I get the 5th because I cast it at 4th, and I get an extra damage.
Crack.
I'm doing this on red. He's gonna.
Holly will be fine unless all 3 of my attacks miss.
Oh wait, is Zoldak adjacent to this guy, or is he? Where's?
You're a square away from him.
Okay, let me see. Where was that?
He's gonna attack green.
Okay, because I want Zoldak to. Okay, no, I can't move adjacent to it. It's just too far.
He'll move here. Rain.
Rain is gonna begin by targeting green with an attack,
Okay.
and would like to push him back. Max damage, maybe.
Okay. Left or right 2 squares.
How injured now is green versus like which is more injured, green or red?
Green,
Okay.
slightly. They're like at the same health. Like it's not really.
All
a
right.
contest.
Rain is gonna attack red with 2 attacks then.
Okay.
Don't
Both
push
hit.
him back though, because I don't want him to charge. Like set him up in a charge position.
Okay.
Zoldak's at least in a good position here
15
where
or 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's
He
like-
red is injured now.
Yeah, Zoldak can just keep walking.
Green is barely.
What is wrong with
Holly's
people?
in a position now that she can move and attack. Rain's gonna move back up 30 feet again.
Into the air.
Yeah.
Apparently, some 16-year-old kid starts stabbing fellow classmates in some school near Pittsburgh today.
Okay, so she's going to back. She's going to dash to here and shoot green. She can dash as a bonus. Yep, just regular attacks. This is
I really
against
like the
green.
way they did the new Ranger. It was like just a few little tweaks, and it's like just having that. I don't know if
41.
Rangers could dash to begin with,
Right.
original, but no, they must have.
He
no, they
is
had
now
to build-
bloodied. Yeah, it's fleet of foot. I think I got it at like roughly
I think
level
the
9.
base I think the original Ranger got that.
Yeah, potentially. That is her bonus action and move. So Nira.
Okay, she's gonna hold her action. If anybody, gets with it like adjacent to one of the enemies, she'll fire her crossbow, so she gets
Gonna
sneak attack.
hear me real quick.
And then dodge her bonus.
Okay. Gizmo. Lightning.
Yes. So should I just click it or should I roll?
Yeah, you can just click it. Just cast it at 7th level. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Holy shit!
Oh man. No. Okay.
Oh, 27! That's absurd!
Do you want to do the lightning bolt or the whatever where you move them?
Sure.
How is it?
10 feet. 10 feet.
Okay. As he gets blasted back.
Don't forget your extra D10 unless you cast it at 7th level.
I cast the 7th level. Give me 27 with the extra.
Okay.
That's absurd.
Unless you wanted to move.
40.
No, I'm good. It's me and May, like, all I can imagine is, like, we're all, like, in this desert, and it suddenly got really dark, and there's just lightning everywhere.
Being in the sky, I'm very happy that you guys are controlling this storm.
Yeah, you're like, guys!
Yeah!
That's ours, don't worry.
What's going on?
Yeah. The clouds are speaking to me.
Alright, Zoldak's gonna take a step forward and engage this Minotaur, and then Sonira's gonna get her
It's the
crossbow.
closest Zoldak's been to an enemy in years.
Yeah.
He's used to playing pool with him. Is she using her reaction to attack him?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that misses
Okay. So then Zoldak
and hits
will-
Zoldak.
No.
Ah!
Shoots,
All of them-
it shoots Zoldak in the knee.
all
The
4 of them
unload
miss.
hits.
Yeah, all 4 of them miss.
Yeah. No. Alright.
He needs some plot armor.
35, 35,
41.
41.
Alright. They're basically being dropped at like semi the same rate. Well, no, green's lower after Gizmos.
Yeah.
He is
So
bloodied
Nero
and
would've hit.
injured. Green is badly injured. Okay, now it is May.
Nobody tell the DM that they're not in the turn order.
Jesus Christ.
How'd you pull that one off?
Just move the cultist so it hurt me.
There's
Oh.
May.
What's their reach suddenly?
They suddenly grow wings and turn into angels.
They both learned blink.
They grow 4 legs and teleport.
Alright, so the red one's going to attack.
Just give him an attack.
Zoldak.
Well, I think they were before Gizmo, weren't they?
He's
They
going
would've-
to
they would've
he's
gotten an
going to
attack.
chop you twice.
Yeah,
Damn.
that is.
Oh my god.
Oh boy, that was a.
That was
Let's see.
semi-serious. 54.
50, I'm still up.
Okay,
With
and this
11 hit
one's...
I'm sorry, I had to bring it up. It wouldn't
No,
feel right
no,
otherwise.
That would have been a complete push out, like
Okay.
terrible. That would have.
Ruined the fight.
Yeah.
68 damage to May.
Ouch.
Jesus
And he also
Christ!
takes some going through the crap damage. Ooh, he's like near death. Yeah, he's near death now.
I got him.
I think he was near death before. Okay, so May takes some pretty massive damage. And May is badly injured.
Yeah.
But he's doing okay. So now it is May's turn.
If I wouldn't have gotten that tome, Zoldak would have been dropped.
We all work together.
Yeah.
May, is there anything about casting spells in melee range?
Only if you're concentrating on it.
Really?
I think so. Or maybe it's if you take damage. I think it's
I
if
think-
you take.
No, I mean like, can I cast lightning bolt on this green guy? Well,
Yeah.
it's a dex save, so. Oh, actually, I forgot to have them roll dex saves too.
Which I
Oh, jeez.
We haven't really been.
We're not really playing with that. So.
Because it's not like we're just basically saying you can only concentrate on one thing at a time. and we're just-
Yeah.
Enemies get the benefit of being able to cast and not have to worry about maintaining concentration.
Yeah.
Both sides get the benefit.
So this lightning bolt, as May's getting charged and basically like gets hit, just kills green. That is his turn. Rain.
Rain is gonna charge forward 30, like flying through the air, and gonna fire three Eldridges at Red Minotaur, try to get him off of Zoldak.
So yeah.
Damn.
The 29 misses, but the other two hit.
I think it's the first Reigns crit
Other
in
two
forever.
Crit last, so those are the first two, and then the crit gets another +5.
20. 47.
He would also very much like to be knocked back 30 feet. Plus any little clipping damage he takes from this right here.
30 feet. Okay, that's back here. And he takes 1-7. Oh, come on. Well, he's super near death.
He'll be dead when.
He has
When
2 health.
Holly will kill him now.
Right. and
She'll miss.
She would have transferred the hunter's mark.
Kill him, Holly.
Holly.
Charging towards Zoldak in case you go down. Like, no! Get the crit.
Holly is going to.
Don't do sharpshooter, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
Do it.
I mean, there's no way that they get another turn here with Gizmo being able to zap him.
Oh yeah.
She's
yeah,
going
sharpshooter.
to.
It's more for overkill damage at this point.
She's going to dash. This is just the style points kill. She's going to dash. Okay, here. Hold on, I'm doing like the checkpoint thing. To not get damaged by that crap. Here. And then throw her dagger. Oh, God. Take this!
Oh, she got him.
7 piercing and he dies. He just lets out one gigantic fart and falls over. Good stab. Like he like the animator did a bad job and he was just like suddenly on the ground with a fart sound like face down. Who animated this? It is now over.
Rain lands and it's just, where the fuck are we?
Second wind for Zoldak.
Everybody gets
20,000 experience.
yeah, you're like what? No. Everybody gets 7,000. Everybody
Sounds about
gets
right.
7,000. Yeah, for like finishing that thing in pretty serious fights. 7,000.
Zoldak's gonna go over to Nira and make sure she's okay because he saw her drop, you know, near the beginning, and you know, obviously she was up and fighting after, you know, after that, but he's, you know, concerned. Then he's gonna make sure everybody else is okay. Who we all?
Hold on. What was his name?
That was unexpected.
What? I thought /R was respond.
Slash R is roll.
Oh yeah. God damn it. It was like warning.
Hold up.
Did somebody ask a question?
No, Zoldak's just checking to make sure everybody's okay.
Yeah.
He said, you know.
So,
everybody took-
in all
got
directions,
pretty banged up.
aside from the occasional rock and maybe like shrub, really all you can kind of see is just like dirt and sand and like some hills. It's all pretty tan and just like dirt, and over here you obviously see like 3 tents and there seems to be some like a cart and that kind of stuff.
Our cart. How did that get here?
Yeah, like, hey! Yeah, no, actually, you see a cart that has exactly what we had, but you know it's not our cart.
All our stuff just.
Yes,
What?
even the
Summoned-
Barovian treasures.
Yeah,
They
right?
summoned us. They took all of our.
I mean,
Somehow the spell.
It's like a slightly more Arabic-looking Strahd clothes. Like,
Rain wants to check out this magic circle.
okay.
May I Arcana check
Yeah.
with advantage from Mr. Strahd himself? Oh. Still suck.
11. You can tell that this is a magic circle.
Nice.
And
Right.
gathering from
Contain
what they
whatever
said
is on it.
before, yeah, you're not sure if it's similar to gizmos where it's to contain something or if it was used to help them in summoning something. And also you're probably kind of confused as to why you were summoned. Like, what?
Rain wants to check out this card.
Yeah, in terms of what you will find in the camp, I can resolve that next time.
Okay. The only thing I would like to then finish this time before anybody else, if anybody else has anything to chime in, I want to do wings and fly straight up until I can see anything in any direction.
Okay.
Like a town, a city, a mirage.
Yeah, so you go up probably I don't know. I mean, like a few hundred feet, and it seems like in basically every direction it's pretty bland, and there seems to be kind of like sandstorms and everything going on in the is this thing not looping? Sandstorms and stuff in the distance, so it's actually incredibly hard to see very far.
Okay.
You can see probably a mile out in every direction. In terms of actual like monuments or anything, it just looks very there's nothing even to note. It's just kind of like, oh god damn it, like now where do we go?
All right. Rain would fly back down, tell everybody what happened, and start chronicling what happened in her journal.
Right.
Yeah, Zoldax. Just so because I don't want to forget about it for next time. Zoldax going to share about the vision he had before we showed up here, like when everything was black and he saw the light and the sun, and he's gonna say, I think that was the Morning Lord. Somehow I just know.
Yeah, May shares basically his vision was related to basically something in his past that happened, and that yeah, I mean he basically just kind of leaves it at that. He's like, yeah, mine's something that I've already seen in the past. It wasn't much of a mystery to me.
The fire that burned Holly.
Holly. Yeah, I mean, assuming that everybody is or whatever, like talking in common. I mean, Holly doesn't say anything.
Yeah. Zoldax just like, I don't know why the Morning Lord would be so gracious to me, but I'm making it one of my goals to find out more about him as soon as we're through with this, and we get. Well, when we stop, I don't think we stopped the master with that. I just have a feeling he had some sort of contingency plan up his sleeve or something. And not even if we stop him, the Temple of Elemental Evil still remains, and I have a feeling we're going to need to go there to, if he has any other lackeys that are continuing his plans there.
Rain would glance back and say the master is dead.
I hope so.
I guess she would go into detail at the moat house when I sent a message to Oliver and I got nothing back. We assumed he was sleeping, and then we found that he was dead. I'm receiving the same signal now from the master.
Really?
Rain nods and goes back to doing what she was doing.
May makes a shitload of good berries.
We still have to make. We still have to go to the Temple of Elemental Evil.
It wouldn't be a
think.
good idea.
We don't even know where that is. We're in the middle of a fucking desert.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to start using our jar to produce massive amounts of mayonnaise too.
I completely forgot that we have a fucking jar that does that. Why?
May eats 61 good berries.
I mean water.
He gives a bunch to Holly.
I
Well,
need
actually, that-
63 to be at max, but
Why don't we rest now? We have these tents.
Whoops.
That these...
There was a decimal point error. Almost gave him 1,000 good berries.
yes.
Well, DM, oh. He said it.
So, desert hosts. At least they were kind enough to offer us that.
Yeah, so we can take a short rest here and basically end. Why did the... For me, the ambient sound like stopped playing.
Yeah, it's
The heck? Rain. I was gonna say, Rain, you have no health.
Yeah, no, I tried to do +5 from the in-game menu to see what would happen, and it didn't do it. Or like with the menu up as I do my hit dice.
Yeah.
use another. Everybody's been hit done. Yeah, we'll go. You know, I'm just gonna keep going until I'm back to full. I think.
Hey May, can I have exactly 1 good berry?
Oh.
Please.
Roll the 1d2.
I don't need it. I just need 1 HP.
No, roll it.
Alright.
Oh,
Feel
man,
Alona's love.
you wasted that hit point, man. Here.
Thanks, friend.
I'm gonna punch you to do 1 lethal damage, so then you get healed before.
That's 1 temp hit point from Alona.
1 temp.
Rain's gonna read her Toma Strahd during the short rest for half of it. Give me
Yeah,
that
I have
Strahd
2
point
more
back.
hit dice. Spend them.
Alright, good shit, guys.
Yeah.
Welcome to whatever the fuck we just got ourselves into.
My, what a unexpected plot twist. Where is the party after slaying the master? Who knows where they might have ended up? What fantastic dangers await them in this vast desert? Find
Why
out
did-
next time.
Why did everybody's items transport except their pants?
Wait, our pants are missing?
Yeah. Holly's
Find out
pants were
next
always
time.
missing.
On D and
All these pants are always missing.
In that case, you don't want to see where Bartleby's sheaths hang.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just thinking. Like, so like over the weekend, you talk to Dave, and he's like, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll play." Next time we join, he just like Bartleby just pops out of one of the tents, like,
Yeah.
"Hey guys, what?"
He's like,
This
"Hey
is-
guys, these desert cultists are pretty bad at making meat." Or whatever. Like, what?
This is where didn't I tell you guys this is where Flavorton is located?
The legendary city of Flavorton in the middle of the desert.